Hi guys, welcome back to another A Chapter Day series. Yay! So if you guys remember, I said I was moving. Of course, I said that, and it took like 3 to 5 days for my Wi-Fi to get connected. So I was gonna call some chapters of Judges the no Wi-Fi chapters, and I posted Judges chapter 3 using my mobile data, and that worked. I uploaded it onto YouTube and it worked, surprisingly. But yeah, it worked and I'm shocked. And I now tried recording Judges chapter 4. I could not get a hold of my Google Drive. I could not get a hold of the website. So many things just happened that it just hindered me, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about the hindrance when I'm done talking about our chapter today, which is Judges chapter 4. Firstly, sorry for the background, it's so weird. This was the only thing that I could find that was close to calm, because that's what I really needed now, calmness. And my internet isn't still working till now, so I can't have access to anything online. I could not make the chapter a day website offline, and everything is just so but we'll talk about it later on in the chapter. So today we're reading Judges chapter 4. I already posted Judges chapter 3, which till now it's a shock for me that I was able to post it, but I am thankful that I did post it, because I would feel more bad if I had not posted anything for such a long time. I posted Judges chapter 3 on August 12th, and it is presently August 17th, so I stayed 5 days without doing a chapter a day, and I feel like a mess, but I'm going to talk about that later on in the chapter. So yeah, so today, like I said earlier on, we're reading, what did I just say? Like today I said we're going to read Judges chapter 4, and this is 24 verses. Again, sorry for the background. It is 24 verses, and basically this chapter is talking about the slavery that the Israelites are in from the king of Jabin, and Deborah is going to help them by God's grace to go through Caesarea. So that's kind of all confusing. Let me just give you kind of like a previous background check on what's going on. So in Judges chapter 3, we realize that the Israelites have sinned and sinned and sinned and sinned again and again, and they were taking God's mercies for granted. So God decided to put them in captivity in the hands of the king of Jabin. So King Jabin. And so yeah, the Israelites are in captivity in Judges chapter 3. Now in Judges chapter 4, a priest, was there a priestess? I don't know. What did I just say? A priestess. Instead of in a word. But yeah, a priest called Deborah comes up, and she is going to help the Israelites escape from Caesarea. So remember how Moses came up to help the Israelites escape from Egypt? Deborah is going to help. Moses came out to help the Israelites escape from Egypt under the hand of King Pharaoh. Deborah is going to come out to help the Israelites get out of Caesarea, if that's how they pronounce it, from the hand of Jabin. So that's basically that kind of, comparison right there between Moses and Deborah. But yeah, that's what is going on in this chapter. No verse actually stood out to me in this chapter. It was pretty straightforward. Only verse 1 to 2, which kind of highlighted what was going on. And it says, verse 1 to 2, and the people of Israel again did what was evil in the sight of the Lord after Ehud died, and the Lord and the Lord sold them into the hand of Jabin, king of Canaan. So you see, they kept on taking God's mercy for granted, and God had, brought someone to restore them. His name was Ehud, but he died, and they now still sinned against God. So yeah, they had to go under the captivity of King Jabin. So that's really what's going on. Now let's talk about my current situation. So if you guys have listened to Judges chapter 3, you would understand that I moved, okay? Now, I moved an internet connection. Apparently, I'm using a new provider, so I have to apparently create a new account and all that beautiful stuff with registration. So now I'm just waiting for the internet to work. How beautiful. But anyways, in the process of me waiting for the internet to work, my life currently has just been a mess. Yeah, it has been a mess. As you guys knew, I started my second official job. It's a part-time job at a spa, and I don't have another shift till this week Friday, so that has been awesome. I've not had anything to take my mind off what I'm going through. Secondly, my quiet time, exercise routine, healthy lifestyle, everything's just like a whole clogged up mess. Like, I literally wake up on my phone, do what I need to do, unpack, have a shower, go to sleep. That's literally my life. What value am I putting in my life? Of course, I do the agreement prayers with my mom, but like, what value am I putting in my life? I miss waking up super early, 5:36, doing a quiet time, listening to my podcast. Right now, the creators of the podcast are taking a break since school has started, and they can't really join their college schedule, and also the podcast, which I do understand. But yeah, I'll listen to a podcast, listen to some music, some Christian gospel music, exercise, eat healthy. Not that that's like majority, but I've just felt so empty, mostly because I've not been doing a chapter a day for the past 5 days. I felt useless, I felt empty, I felt worthless, because a chapter day has become part of me. I find my importance in a chapter day now, and I find my meaning in a chapter day. I feel like I'm useless and I'm nothing without a chapter day. This is what God has given me the grace to do, and I'm just letting it go that way. I'm just slacking off, which is just terribly annoying, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that type of person. I don't want to go on that lane, and it's just been annoying. My quiet time, I've just been ignoring listening to gospel music. Like, the amount of secular music I've listened to is just so much. And it's not like rap, but I've just not been filling myself with positive words of God. I've not been listening to podcasts, I've not been listening to any music, and it's not like, oh, I'm gonna blame it on the internet. No, it's just like a personal thing. I can feel myself not having that willingness to fill myself with God's word, and I don't like that. I don't want to be that way. I don't want to be on and off in the times of tribulations. That's only when I click on and start reading and doing all these things. No, I want in the good times not to slack off, and in the bad times not to slack off also, that kind of thing. And although I'm doing the agreement prayer, which is supposed to be better, but as a person, as an individual, as a whole person, I feel like a mess. Like, the agreement prayers are awesome, but me as a person, like, my relationship with God individually right now, I'm not putting my all in all. I feel like the problem here is I'm not ready. Not that I'm not ready, but I'm not making enough time for God, which is wrong. I need to make enough time for God. I need to, give the time that God needs for me to put into doing God's things, because what else do I want to do in life? Truly, what else do I have to do in life? And I've realized that lately I've been really self-centered, and I've been working on my self-preferences, my self-taste, my self-will, and all that stuff. It's just me, 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 me. And it shouldn't be about me, 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 me. It should be about God. I should dethrone myself and enthrone God, So that's really what is going on. And I feel really bad for doing that or feeling that way, but I can't control it. Truly, it's just so annoying. But tomorrow is Tuesday, the second day of the week, 2 days before I start. No, not 2 days. Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, 2 days before I start my other shift, if I continue my shift at work. But yeah, moving has been beautiful and easy, thank God. But I feel like that aspect of my life, my relationship with God, has been slacking, and I really don't want to let whatever I'm going through or my situations to influence how I communicate or how I, relate with God. No, I don't want that kind of thing. So hopefully tomorrow I'm going to work on that. I'm going to go back to making my itinerary and my schedule. I haven't done that for 3 days, and I feel like a wacko. So we're going back to do that. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying fine and doing all right. I've made this video extend to 10 minutes, just lashing out how I feel. But I hope you guys are doing fine, and I truly do pray that God helps us and give us more grace to overcome these secular and earthly temptations. I watched a video today that was just so eye-opening. It talked about how, you know, the devil sometimes, not sometimes, always is aiming to seduce and, tempt us into doing the wrong things. And it's just so driving our attentions from God into the earthly and the circular things, which is just so eye-opening that, wow, it's happening. And I really didn't want to do that. I really literally just had to burst into tears and pray to God. I was like, Lord, please have mercy upon me. I'm truly useless without you. I need you in my life. Please forgive me my sin and my iniquity, because I was sinful and iniquity. It was so much iniquity at that point and in this moment and still now. But yeah, I feel a lot better doing a chapter a day, truly. I hope you guys have a good day and stay safe. Sorry for extending this video for so long. I promise you the next chapter won't be this long. And for a memory verse, like I told you, my quiet time, full on mess. But tomorrow, I promise tomorrow, guys, I'm going to have a memory verse. And when I mean tomorrow, probably 3 chapters after this chapter, because I'm trying to get the chapters back on track. So yeah, bye.